Good evening, everyone. It is Donna, and we are waiting for Christine, who is having microphone issues because that's what happens when we're getting ready to go live. I'm exhausted, so bear with me. Um, we're just basically diamond painting, working on our crafts, whatever everybody's doing, and gossiping and catching up a little bit because it's been a minute. I finished my 50 by 150 Jonathan name. Um, I haven't posted it to the channel yet, but I will. I don't think I have anyway. I am now working on a 50 by 50 uh, dream catcher. I can't give you an overhead view yet because my phone's charging because the battery died. But as soon as it is done charging, I will do an overhead view for you so you can see it. Right now, I'm just going to share our YouTube with everybody so that they can participate and join in and, you know, that kind of stuff. Excuse me. I have been running since 9 o'clock this morning. I am now on Donna downtime and I needed a break. And if I could spell, maybe I might need to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And we talk about everything from our projects to games we play to Facebook, and we just generally BS. And my cats are about to get whooped because they are just being terrorists. And of course, my computer decides it wants to have issues, and we'll tweet it later because I'm just not caring right about now. Up there's Christine. Hello, lovey.
I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah. So my speakers weren't turned on.
What can't we do? Now I can see what's going on. And yes, I now have blue hair, and I don't care. Well, it used to be
Sasha.
purple, but it's blue right now.
Is Sasha with us?
Not yet. I just posted it to the group.
I've just seen her made a comment. It must be on puppets.
No, I just put it in a.
She's here now.
Sasha! What up,
Sasha. Come and join us, Sasha.
She's coming. We have to laugh in Melinda. Oh, why?
Oh,
Why?
she's coming. Yeah, in here with us. Christine. Yes, Donna.
Yeah, Sasha, I cut all my hair off.
Oh, it looks nicer. It looks a lot nicer. You're wearing it up. You haven't got it down to show people.
Oh, I just put it up so that I can not have it hanging in my painting. I had it down. See, Sasha? I
Does
can't
it
break
look
it.
lovely?
Lovely. It's blue,
That's thick.
purple, and I can get my hands through it.
It's a lot healthier.
It is. My scalp hurts so bad from having it clipped up all day. Uh-oh. So yeah, no, I cut it all off yesterday. It needed a good haircut by someone besides me.
It's greasy again from using this wax in here.
Well, stop putting the wax in your hair.
Yeah, you've got real long hair, haven't you, Sasha? Really long.
Yes, it is, but I no longer have to worry about mine falling in the toilet in the middle of the night when I don't know my own name.
Right, what do I need?
I have cat hair everywhere. This canvas has got so many rivers in it that my drills are popping and it's making me insane. But that being said, I've got nice tight lines going on, so I'm excited about that. That no, yeah, Sasha, going in the toilet in the middle of the night is not a good experience. That was the first time I cut it.
I'll warn you now, in about 25 minutes, my son will come in from work, so you'll hear him come in.
I got my cats terrorizing their litter boxes. I can hear them digging.
I don't believe it.
What's the matter, woman? Christine, which painting are you working on now? Because we haven't done this in a while, so nobody knows exactly what you're working on.
My speaker's gone dead again. Is it?
Has it?
Can you hear it?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, that's okay.
I asked what picture you're working on now because last
Right, I
time you
have to be
asked,
honest and say I haven't finished my other one because I ran out of drills of certain colours. So I've started a new one, which is a custom photograph that I'm doing of 60 by 70
square drill.
centimetres. It is square, full square drill.
Lovely, lovely. And I caught them up on mine while I was waiting for you to figure out your microphone situation because,
I'm not getting very far with it.
Christine,
Yeah,
my microphone had issues again today.
need an empty tray.
Eventually, I will get used to vaping. It's killing me. Well, it chokes me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we've been off for ages, haven't we, Donna?
Yes, we have. Because I've been sick again.
Christmas is nearly here.
Yes, it is. And I've got one of my Christmas presents done out of five.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
working on the second one, and it should be done by the end of the week if I can ever get my butt to stay home.
But I have bought a new mic.
Uh-uh.
Woohoo! That's good.
Way to go, Sasha. Sasha is moving up in the game.
That's not so long, is it? That's not doing well there.
She is. She is. But I will say this, Sasha. It's more about getting the key quest done than it is about leveling up because I've got players that are level 53, but they're not far enough along in their quest lines to open like the lair and certain rooms, and they're like, "Oh, well, it's supposed to open at level 53, but if you don't have the quest done that opens it, it's not going to open unless you want to pay gold. If they still even give you the option of paying gold, I don't even know.
Goodness.
What do you need the 49 for?
What's them?
What's the hurry to get to level 49, Sasha? There's something exciting going on at 49 that I forgot about.
You're nearly there though now, aren't you? If you've got 48, you're nearly to 49, aren't you? You're
Well,
better than you were last time.
yeah, but the study's not going to open even if you are at level 49 if you haven't done the quest to open it. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's right. Yeah.
There's a quest chain to open the study. So even though you may be at the level to open it, it's not going to open unless you've completed the quests. I'm running into that problem with players on the app page that think because they're level 53, good lord, bully, that the lair is just going to open up, and it's not because you have to complete the quest to open the lair. They misinform you because they make you think that it's going to open just because you've hit that level. Hey, that's all good. Get up there so you can open it when you get to the quest. I don't remember how big the question chain is. Are you in season 2 or 3, Sasha?
Now, let's see. This microphone will end up on the floor, you know. I keep squeezing past it.
Oh, God. Hang on. She's attacking him. Bully, leave him alone. He's not interested. Hey, let her go. Let her
The cat's
go.
on heat.
Let her out. Lunatic. Come on, Ben. Come on, big boy. Come on, my Bubba. Come on, bud. In the chair. Pete, get in the chair. Come on, baby. Come on, babe.
Ooh.
Stop licking the wall. I swear to God, I got cats that need to be on the special bus. He's licking the wall. Come on, Pete. Come on, my big man. Come on, big guy. Bully, leave him alone. Come on, babe. Bully's in heat, so she's making him crazy. Come on, Pete, and he's fixed. Come on, Pete. Yeah. Come on. One of you get up here. Good girl. Stay. Leave him alone. What's the matter, handsome boy? He's such a jelly belly. He really is a jelly belly. He's on the floor now all mad because she got up in the chair. She's molesting him and he hates her because he's fixed and he has no idea what she's doing. And it's her son. So he's really confused. Bully, lay your butt down. Lay it down. Do not move from that chair.
Oh, oh, oh.
Christine,
Excuse
are you
me.
sleeping? I'm the one that needs to be power napping. These cats are not going to do that on camera. P, Bay, come here. What's the matter? He's so jealous. Come here, Bella. Come. Come here, big guy. Come on, handsome. Come here. Good boy. Hello, Muffin. What up? Oh, you just want to be my mommy? Nope. You're mad. He's so mad she's in his chair.
Don't want to know you tonight. Getting you back for going out.
That's exactly what he's doing. But he just found one of his balls on the floor, so. And she over here with her tail in the air. Even though she's laying down and on her side, she's still finding a way to get her butt in the
Oh,
air. She's so miserable. I would love to get her fixed. I just can't do it right now. And now he's going to go psychopathic. He's jumping around like a kangaroo.
what doing? I don't believe this company, honestly. I've got some round in my squares.
Oh, that
The
happens.
mixed.
Yeah, that happens. Bad. And she left. She has left the chair, which means all kinds of drama with the bathroom. So, Bully, you better stay right where you are. Oh. I have realized though that I spend most of my time when we do this yelling at my cat.
Oh, I can't be bothered with that.
Hi, Bubba. Come on, babe. Look, you. Your eyes are so huge. Come on, baby. Dad, come on. He's mad. Sasha, what are you working on? I tagged Melinda. I don't know if she's on. Okay, now I can close down my Facebook so my computer don't freeze.
Oh, I can't stop yawning. Excuse me.
Are you yelling at me, woman? I'm always making crazy faces when these videos start. My back hurts again already. Oh, good lord. Sasha's doing ghost mode in the bedroom. I'm sorry. That's terrible.
I'm getting tings through this thing. Keep trying to turn it off and it keeps coming back on again.
What?
This thing.
It doesn't help me any, Christine. What thing?
I've got a feeling it might
Now
be
you're
Kevin
back.
on the line then.
And when we want it to come on, we can't get it to come on.
Oh, I forgot me. What is it now? Oh no, you tagged me into
Yeah,
messages. Julie Early Access
I tagged you in the post about us being here doing this.
and Amazon. I took Prime membership and they've never shut up about me getting the book one and about live films and everything. They're on day and night trying to get me to take it.
Out of the Kindle in the video, or is it the audiobooks?
The it goes on your bill every month, doesn't it? It increases it by $7.99 each one you take out.
You like the bedroom in ghost mode, Sasha? I don't. I don't like ghost mode. Period. It annoys me.
Ebooks aren't that dear anyway to buy.
Let's see crap in it. What am I doing? I am just making a mess of it.
I think this is my son just coming through the door. Yeah.
I have to sit up higher so I can see what I'm doing. Well, that's an interesting voice that had just came out of me. Holy crap. It was like, hello.
Hi, we're on live. Not that it bother you.
Mom's working. Chloe, what in. She's in my chair now. Woman, what are you doing?
Hear all the different noises. You don't have to have your tea upstairs.
She's just being a menace. I think she's mad because I left her crated all day. And yes, I crate my cat when she's in heat and I'm not home because otherwise she acts like a butthead.
Not really, I'm doing my own thing.
Oh, girl, wait till you get into season 4 and you're doing ghost mode in mirror mode. That's always fun. And it's upside down. Right? That was season 4 where things went upside down, Christine.
I'm just drinking some tea. I'm doing what?
No, you won't. You'll get used to it. But you need to read it real careful because the first few times I went in a room like that, I was like, all right, what's wrong with my game? Because I didn't read the quest. So I was not prepared to go upside down and backwards. And she having his tea too. Christine, you take your medicine.
I'm getting restless. You say?
I said, did you take your medicine?
No, I haven't. No, I forgot to get it out even. Thank you.
I put you on timeout.
Can't remember switching off my alarm either.
Yeah, because I didn't hear it. But I know when you get. Yep. The dog's
What
out.
was that for? I was talking.
Well, now.
He
Tell us
wants to go
about it.
outside. He really wants to go outside. That's what's wrong with him.
He's got a lot to say. He never has that much to say. Sasha, how are your fur babies?
I guess. Do, do, do. We can hear you over here.
For me,
Yeah,
it's very noisy.
yeah.
Starving.
I know. Sasha has really cute fur babies. What's the matter, Fred?
I'm trying to. But hey, get off that plate.
Did he take the dog out?
He's been let out, but he's not leaving my son's side. He loves my son. He doesn't leave him when he's home.
You just got Dave to go outside.
Yeah, Dave stood outside and he's come back.
Did you want Dave outside?
He's left Dave outside. Shall we lock him out?
Who's the dog?
Yeah, dog's come back in. Go and get Daddy. Go on. You little tyke, you.
Sasha's puppy is huge. He's 30 pounds already.
This one's 4 stone and it's just come under my table. Hey, what are you eating?
Part of your computer.
Yeah, it's just come under my computer table thing.
That dog needs to go somewhere.
That's how my drills went last time.
That's how your drills go, your computer goes.
My computer, everything goes. It's so big. It's like a bull in a china shop.
He really is.
He's really good. Really, honestly.
Every time I talk to you, that dog has tore something up. So I don't know what the difference is between a good dog and a bad dog. But when it's tearing stuff up,
I'm being really careful with my drill this time. Really careful. Oh.
she's growling at me. You see her trying to back her butt up to me?
I know. So. You've got one confused cat there.
Oh, now she's arguing with my curtains.
Go and have a spade.
She's on the floor because I got French doors in my kitchen and I've got curtains on them and she's rolling around attacking my curtains. Bully, you put another hole in them. They have their shears and they were very expensive ones and they have ripped them so bad. And she's just rolling around, getting herself all twisted up in them.
I knew there was something I was going to do. Look at the craft page before I came on here. I didn't go. I did Bijouteria's card, but not checking the craft room.
No, I didn't because I shut Facebook down, Sasha, because my computer likes to freeze. And I can't have my computer freeze because it's running the StreamYard. Now she's moved on to attacking something else.
I found the first bit of our house in this picture. The light in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So there's hope yet. Are you all right?
I'm gonna kill her. Bully, if you do not stop it. Hi, Bubba. What up, buddies?
What's he doing?
My milk cat is hiding under my table. She's scratching at my pantry door, making me insane. This is my life. I yell at cats.
That sounded good. It's coming from this lounge and disgusting.
Yeah, that's the dog eating now.
Oh my god, that's funny, Sasha.
Stop thumping him.
She's gonna think she's gonna come on after every Hi, Bubba. Come on, good boy. What are you doing, handsome brother? Hello. What up, buddy?
He'll eat anything you leave for him, but not ours.
It should eat that. It's meat.
Smashing meat, isn't it? We should have a dog versus cats day.
I think
See
what
how
would
many
be, I would
cat
want
lovers versus dog lovers.
Like fight.
Hmm.
Have a cat fight a dog.
Well, Donna's cat. I'm dog.
I was dog, but I'm not
Well,
walking.
these are cute. I have
I
to
am
say.
not walking anything out there in the dark. And I like cats because I don't have to walk them.
I never think you can get as close to a cat as you can a dog, but they're looking at her. I know she disproves the rule.
Only with him. He's the only one that's a love bug. He's watching her tear up my pantry door because I'm going to stab her in a minute. Oh, I know.
I think cats are as relying on you, aren't they?
I don't know this one she's got is totally reliant on her. Pays her back when
He's
she's
like
gone.
a big baby.
I suppose Josh's is.
And
It
Sasha's
goes up to her. She brings it near him. His head goes underneath the chin.
Sasha's allergic to the baby. Sasha's allergic to the baby.
You turn around in a minute.
He's my boy.
You tricked the garden. Right?
He came in and left you there.
Wouldn't be bad for you to go out, do it? Oh, I thought you had to go out and then just didn't go out. Oh, he didn't go. Well, I went.
You gonna lay down so mommy can paint? Huh? He was such a lonely boy today. He was.
Oh, I haven't had my advent calendar. I've just remembered.
Hey?
I haven't had my advent calendar yet.
Oh, I didn't.
All right, go night, night, bed. What, Butters? Like I stopped petting him, and he's like,
You're not going to be able to do anything now. Oh,
my best friend is that way. So before she comes, I have to vacuum really, really good. Like I have to go over the
we had
couch
your advent calendar.
twice
Is
a day,
it a farm?
and
It's the
then
4th, I think
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, no, I haven't either.
what I need is a shark vacuum, or an iRobot that just goes around house and vacuums for me all day long. I'd be so happy. I would be so happy, babe. Mommy would not have to vacuum anymore. Well, I would, but not as crazily as I do now. Don't come over here causing problems, girlfriend. He thinks he's a dog.
You're going to have to put nappy on him. On her.
No, it's all she wants to do is nap things.
From London. No, I didn't even look. Well, I came from that one to the Gold Hicks, so.
Oh,
I think he's
all
out.
that work. All that work. Oh, I should open my curtains. It would show up on there, wouldn't it?
What?
Do you like my stars?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, they're at both
Just
sides.
open your curtains and show everybody your stars. They're very pretty.
They're lovely, aren't they? Really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, Dave did them. I didn't.
Are those the ones you bought the other day? Sasha thinks they're pretty too. Me and Sasha agree. They're lovely. I would put them in my house. But I'm also strange. So
Oof. I put every blooming thing away that I wanted.
Don't mess with him. He's all chilled out now in the chair. He's a happy boy. I'm getting loads of evil eyes over here. Wow. So what's everybody doing for Christmas? Christine, what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas, Christine?
You know how you get your trays emptied and refill them with your what you're using at that time. I've just emptied all the ones that I need now on the next run. So I'm looking for drills.
Woman, I asked what you were doing for Christmas.
Driving me mad, this. I need a stand for them, really.
You do. I get that, Sasha. We go through this all the time. She's focused on something else. You're okay, Christine.
Huh?
Breathe, woman, breathe. You'll find them.
I'm getting all sorts here. Trying. I need 4 different colours, and I've run out of trays.
Oh, Lord.
So I need to get rid of some of that are in the tray that I won't be using. I know which one.
Just make sure you put them back where they're supposed to be.
Oh no, I need it next. I've got one already. Brilliant. I've got to the light part. You know, in my kitchen, I've got lights through the doorway. It's the
Uh-huh.
first part of it that I recognise.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why she's done that with wallpaper.
Because you probably couldn't make it out, Christine. Sasha, are
I
you going
think
to get dinner?
maybe it was too dark. I don't know.
It might have been. Sasha, are you doing dinner at your house or at somebody else's house?
It might work. It might.
I think I will be going to my cousin's for Christmas dinner. Because you do it Christmas Day after the kids open their presents. So that they do family with the kids in the morning. And then we go over in the afternoon and do dinner and our presents with them. Because the bulk of the family is there. So it's just easier to go to their house instead of hauling kids all over the state. Christine is very focused. Christine, you all sorted now?
Yeah, I think I am. I had the tray already with it in.
Well, that's good.
It's this time of night that does it to me.
What time is it there? 11? 12?
Just past 12, about quarter past midnight.
Oh, Sasha's on the same time zone you're on. Sasha, are you in England? Or did you just look?
Oh, I don't like that one.
Thank you, Sasha. Okay, so does anybody besides me watch 90 Day Fiance? Because I love that show. Those people are a hot mess. Sasha, you have to watch it. Those people are dumber than a box of rocks. They meet people from out of the country on websites or Facebook or whatever, and they date long distance for like however they want to. The one guy, he was talking to a girl online. She lives in Puerto Rico. So instead of just going to Puerto Rico to meet her, he went on a cruise, spent 8 hours with her because he one of the stops was Puerto Rico. So he got a day pass to go spend the day with her. Spent 8 hours with her and then got engaged. And mind you, he got a child at home.
It seemed to get dark real quick tonight, didn't it, for you?
Yes, it did.
Mm.
I personally think they're all batshit crazy. We're talking about 90 Day Fiance, Christine. Did you ever watch it?
No, no.
And this other girl is married to a Russian guy who has been married 3 times already. And every time he gets one pregnant, he divorces them. Now, they've just had a baby. And he's
Oh,
already annoyed that she's not paying enough attention to him.
oh,
And he literally last night said, "This is the same thing that happened in my other marriages."
something wrong there.
And the girls even say it. He's a personal trainer. He goes to work at 5:30 in the
Uh,
morning and don't come home till midnight.
yeah,
And they're like, "Yeah, that's because he's busy out getting somebody else knocked up." Because literally, that's what he does.
she's standing for
He
it though.
marries them,
Isn't she?
he gets them pregnant, and then he divorces them.
Stupid lass.
Well, his first two wives were Russian. Now he's with the American girl, but I don't, because when they come to
So
the
the
United
English
States, they
next to
can't work. They can't work till they get their visas. So now he's
no,
going to stay home when he comes here and watch the baby. And right now, he only spends 5 hours a week with his son. A week.
we
I would kill him.
Well, he's got it made, hasn't he?
Yes, he does, and he's already complaining. And then there's a girl from Kiev with a guy from the middle of the U.S. I don't know, but they're a cute couple. I like them. He's passed out broke. She don't know it yet. He hasn't told her yet. Her visa keeps getting denied, and I'm just like, well, that's because you ain't got no money. Yes, in the Ukraine, and she's absolutely gorgeous. And her last husband was rich, so this
Yeah,
is gonna be a shock for her when she finds out that her new one ain't got no money.
that's usually what they go for, isn't it? For money. They get dolly brides, don't they? Really beautiful looking girls.
The one guy's 58. The American guy's 58, and his fiance is 19, 20 from, I don't know,
Mm,
Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, somewhere over there. And he left her with a credit card when he came back here, and she bought me a car
must
because,
be nice. Must be nice.
and then maxed out his card when she bought the car. And he was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, I didn't know if the visa was going to go through, so I wanted to make sure I had a job."
My God.
And now her sister has the car and runs the Uber out of it.
Yeah, they give it to the family, don't they?
She gave it to her sister so that her sister could use it as a taxi to make money.
Well, the blokes are stupid, aren't they?
He
That do
is
it.
so dumb. And then he just bought her a huge house. He's got all kinds of cars. And his ex wife looked at her and said, "I don't care that you marry him, but you are not to mother my children."
Yeah,
But she's
yeah.
19, 20. She ain't got no business being nobody's mother anyway. Like,
Hmm.
the kids are 9 and 10, and they're almost their age, for God's sakes.
Yeah, yeah.
And last night, the ex-wife was like, "Is there going to be a prenup?" And the girl's like, "I don't know what no nup was, because she's never heard of it." I like
Amazing.
it because it makes me laugh because it's just like,
What is it? The 90-Day Fiance?
yeah,
Well, we do have something like that over here. I've seen some here. Yeah,
it just cracks me up. And I like when they do it the other way, when the Americans wind up in the other countries.
yeah.
'Cause
What they expect and what is reality isn't the real thing. I think they think sometimes that all English people live in like stately homes, the real old-fashioned stately homes. They don't.
well, the one girl met a Brit, and he took her to, I don't know, he's not wealthy, but he's well off, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
British standards, and he's snobby snot. He's always worried about how his hair looks, and he's got the ascot tie, and he's one of those. And he just didn't like her drinking and being messy, and because we're loud.
Mm. They all have a limit, though, haven't they? These girls can spend their money quickly, and they all have the limit.
But the girl that he was with, she has her own money.
Oh, really?
She was evenly matched. So it was
Oh, wow. She's not in it for money.
no, it
I
was
like the reaction of the families when they first meet the families.
the one girl. The one girl on the show last night. She's Puerto Rican, but she's American, and she brought a guy over from Turkey. I don't know where she met him, honestly, but all I know is his name is Sojin. Sujin. He's hot. He's absolutely gorgeous. And you have 90 days to figure out if you like each other enough to get married. So she told him that they were going to live in her mother's guest house. It turned out to be a shed in the backyard. She told him that she had it all ready. She did not. It was still full of stuff. So as soon as he got off the 16, 20-hour flight, whatever he was on, his first thing of America was cleaning out the shed that was still full of boxes and crap so they could live. and she's going to Puerto Rico for a month in their 90 days to learn
Right.
how to be a healer because she wants to be the natural witch on the street. He's like, what the hell did I get myself into?
I trust it. They didn't go to the ceremony then. They didn't get to marriage.
Not yet, because he's literally only been there 3 days and she's already leaving.
Weird. Very weird. How can you get to know somebody in 90 days? You can't, can you? It was to stop all this immigration, wasn't it? Because a lot would try and get the green card, is it? They came over to work. We would try and stay in the country and get the green card to work.
A lot of them have done that. A lot of them have gotten married, stayed married for a year,
Yeah.
and then gotten divorced.
I think they're changing it all now, aren't they? Because my niece thought she got it all under ties and wraps, and it would have been a few years ago, but not now.
The one girl on the 90 Day the Other Way, her husband is South African, and he has a criminal record. And they got married. She had a baby in South Africa, but he can't get his visa to come to the United States.
We
They
can't see his son or daughter.
because they were married, he'd be able to get
Yeah.
a spousal visa.
No, they aren't passing them at all. I mean, she has her baby in December, and he's coming over in December because he wants to be here for the birth. But then he'll be due to go back, I think, only after he's had so long in UK anyway. So he can only stay a week or two. Can you imagine him having to go and leave the baby? Be awful.
She came home. She packed up her 8-year-old and her newborn and came back to the United States.
I
And
think in the end that they'll find it easier to do it that way around,
well,
actually.
her 8-year-old knows enough because they went looking for houses in South Africa, and
Yeah,
literally where he wants to live is very dangerous, and all the houses are behind barbed wire fences.
yeah,
And
yeah.
her son's like, I don't want to live in a place where I can't go outside and play
No. I
because
mean, what's that they call it? Don't they just call it, there's a name for it when they brought it. Asylum, isn't it? When they come for asylum.
no, literally because where he lives in South Africa is so dangerous that the housing communities for people that have money are behind barbed wire fences to keep the
Eh,
crazy people out. In South Africa, they're actually locking up behind the barbed wire the rich people and leaving the poor people out in the streets. And he even told him, he's like, it's not safe enough here for you to even go out and play because you could get kidnapped. She's like, I don't want to live there. So
mhm.
she packed up her kids and she came back. But now both her children have dual citizenship.
I think it's very hard for two cultures to get together and live that sort of, because there's such cultural differences, I think, sometimes.
The one lady is 63. She met a guy who is Pakistani or something, and first he catfished her, which I don't know if you know what catfish is. He sent her a picture that said he was something else, somebody else, and he's actually like a um, he works for like Apple or whatever, doing computer tech stuff over the phone.
Hmm.
She packed up her whole life, lost her social security, everything, went over there on 90 Day Fiance the other way. Some bitch was married.
Oh my
He was
God.
already married.
Bloody hell. And she's packed everything up and gone to him.
And she was there living with him. And
Oh my
she was
God.
like, well, when are you going to tell your family? When are you going to tell your family? And he's
Yeah.
like, she didn't had no idea he was married. They had been talking for 8 years,
And he's never said anything.
never said anything. 2 years into their relationship, he got married to the other lady because it was an arranged marriage, so he didn't have a say so.
Right, I'm with that now. Yeah.
But then he had this poor woman lose her retirement, her social security, her home to
Mm.
move to
But
Pakistan.
they're allowed to do that, aren't they? The men think it's quite funny that they have a mistress as well as a wife.
Well, he didn't. He actually really loves her, and he was living in an apartment with her. He moved away from his family so he could hide her and they
Yeah,
could get out without getting into trouble. And
yeah,
his family found out and came and banged down the door. His wife's family and his family came and banged down the back
yeah,
door.
yeah.
Thank God they were filming it because the camera crews were there.
Mm.
And he had finally fessed up, and she was absolutely devastated. And she finally had to pack her stuff and come back. But he,
Fancy getting in the middle of that though.
well, he could go to jail for what he did.
Yeah, bigamy, isn't it?
Well, if his wife had agreed to a divorce, but she doesn't want one, her family can actually have him put in jail because their laws are a little
I
crazier.
didn't even recognise divorce. A lot
They
of them don't, do they?
they do, but it's really hard to get. And I was just like, dude, are you like literally this woman? She's 63, mind you, and he's like 29.
Mm.
So there's a 40-year age difference between
I
them.
suppose it's a dream, that they come to America. It's a dream for a lot of people.
Well, no, he wasn't going to come here. She was going to live in Pakistan with him.
Oh, right.
And what he did could have got her killed. Literally, he could have got them both thrown in jail and it could have got her killed. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Mm-mm.
Yeah, the cowards really, aren't they, behind it all? Oh, excuse me.
That's why I'm just like, I don't think this show, I think it does now because that guy did that last season. I don't think this show was vetting people the right way because how did you know he was already married? Yes, Sasha, it is dangerous. You're right. And this I mean, she wasn't young. She was an old lady. Well,
Mm.
leave him alone. He's trying to sleep.
Oh, bless. Give her one of your sleeping tablets. See whether it'll calm her.
She's gonna go in the crate. She's calm. It's just he's trying to sleep and she's scratching the fire at him. You're okay, babe. Bully, leave him alone. Woman, he's just like, Mom, go to sleep.
She must be tired.
He's exhausted and she's just wiggling up to him. And he's like, Woman, get off. I got no time for you, Mama.
Think you're going to have a good night tonight, dear?
Well, Sasha, you think she should have, and her daughter said the same thing. But what's crazy is her daughter even went over there and
Yeah.
questioned about it and was like, are you going to marry my mother? Ba, 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 ba. And he's like, yes, yes, yes. And mm-mm. Hey, I would never, ever move to. The one girl moved to Syria. Her mother freaked out because they got married in Lebanon and then they moved to Syria. And her mother was like, "Oh my God, my daughter." Now, mind you, the girl she was 19. She had just converted to Muslim or Islam for like 2 months before she met this guy, and then moved to her mother. Her mother was having a stroke over to Lebanon, and then she's like, "Oh, and after we get married, I'm moving to Syria." Or once she got married, she told her that they were going to Syria. Her mother is having a coronary. Coronary. She's like, my daughter's actually going into a war zone. And her daughter's like, oh, because at 18, 19, you're like, it's not a big deal. I'll be fine. And her mother's like, do you not watch the news?
I think you Americans are more confident than we are.
I think what it is we're very sheltered to a degree because we understand logically the concept of a third world country. We don't realistically understand it because we've never lived like she is now moving to a place where she can't show her tattoos. She has to get them removed. She literally can't leave the house without her
Yeah,
husband.
yeah,
And she's moving to a Syria's actually in the middle of a war.
mm,
That's why her
mm,
mother was freaking out because and her husband's like, oh well, we're gonna move to a place where they're not bombing. And her
mm,
mother goes, well, how are you gonna get there? He's like, well, we'll have to drive to the place that is bombed. And her mother's just like, so who's keeping her safe while you're doing this? He's like,
yeah,
well, there's border patrols and stuff could happen. But for him, it's normal.
yeah, yeah.
Like, okay, you're going to stick little white girl who's American, doesn't speak the language, in
Oh no, yeah.
where they're going to have her for breakfast.
I bet they don't have electricity or anything like that, do they?
But that's her mom. Her mom was like, they're gonna find out my daughter's American and chew her up and spit her out, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. Right, Sasha? That's what I'm saying. But this kid, because she is a kid, is just like, oh no, mom, it'll be fine. Her mother's like, yeah, nope. But they were already married, so her mother could. They literally waited till after they got married, and where they got married had already ticked her mother off because um, the girl literally she spent all this money on a wedding dress for this girl, even though it was a Syrian wedding dress or a Lebanese one where everything was covered. They honestly, when she walked into the place to get married, they stuck her in a paper bag almost with the hood
Yeah, yeah,
that just her face was showing. You couldn't
yeah.
see her dress. They did the same thing to her mother, and they said, we need two witnesses. And the guy had one there, and the mom was like, "Well, I'll be a witness." And the guy doing the ceremony said, "You can't." And she was like, "Why not?" And the girl's fiance said, "Well, you would need two women to be a witness, where because it takes two women to equal one man."
Oh, I couldn't live there. Couldn't live there.
Her mother was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I mean, you come beneath the dogs, don't you?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And her mother's just like, "Yep, nope." She's like, "My daughter goes through phases so much."
I mean, you become their property, their possession, don't you?
Basically, yeah. And her mother was just upset because she's young and she changes like she changed her religion on a whim.
Must be very hard not to say something though when you've had a life in the USA. You're going to say something, aren't you?
And this girl's going to say something stupid because
Mm,
once they were married, her husband's like, well, you can't wear makeup anymore. And she's like, but I like my makeup. He's like, well, you can't
God.
because that's part of your culture. That's not part of mine. And she's like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. And he was like, and her mother's looking it up online. She's like, do you know he can have seven wives? Do you know he could beat you in public and it's okay? Do you know his mother and his father can beat you in public and it would be okay?
Oh, no.
And the girl's like, well, that wouldn't happen. And her mother's just like, child, what did you do? So now all her mother does is worry about her wherever the freak she is. That all that boy did was put a target on that child's back, and Sasha's absolutely right about that because he should have at least made sure she learned the language, something before she went running over to Syria and Lebanon, because that's just asinine. I get the mother's fear, but kids are going to do what kids want to do, and the more you tell them no, the dumber they get. I've never seen people walk so blindly into situations. I wouldn't agree to marry anybody that lives in a country like that. Bow down, let your husband beat you in the street. I'd kill him. But the show cracks me up. It's very entertaining for me because I just spend a lot of time shaking my head, going, "Is she coming?" Melinda commented, "Get her, Sasha. Tie her up. Drag her
I
in."
must go and see that thing. I still haven't been back there to the Diamond Group.
Sasha's in there. She's wrangling Melinda. And Angela's taking care of puppets, so we're
Yeah.
good. I got 12 things to read on the freaking app page before I go to bed, which I'm not even in the mood for. Because I know it's just going to be more complaining about people not getting what they were supposed to get for rewards for the end of an event or for the totem poles disappearing too fast.
Hmm.
Melinda, where you at, woman? Crap.
I've put my N away, and I needed the N.
Christine's putting away stuff she needs.
I need something here to display these, just in any old order.
You need to get. What do you mean? You need something to?
You know, like you can put them in. You can put them into a cabinet or case or something, where I
What?
can see
The
what drill.
bags or the trays, honey?
Huh?
The bags or the trays?
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of each. 5, 5, 5, 5. You just got whiskey in that.
No.
Oh, yes, found it. Oh my god, look at that.
Mine did. I put it up Friday and it was gone on Monday. And I had the whole thing, and they still took it.
I had the whole thing, but I pushed it up the first day we started because I had the whole thing. But that's why mine went, and I was just one spirit essence short.
But they weren't really giving the spirit essences away this time. Everybody's been complaining that they had a hard time getting them. I wish if they were going to do events, they'd at least answer me and Rose when we message them about shit that's wrong with it, because it would be very helpful. Oh God, I hate being sick. It shouldn't matter when you put it up because it should still stay the 15 days. But literally, I put mine up Friday and Monday it was gone. because I haven't been playing. So I was a little peeved by that. And yes, I know I watch ridiculous shows in the middle of the night when I'm bored. Last night there was crap on TV in the middle of the night. He's snoring away over here. I don't know where she is, but she's quiet, which scares me. But he's in his chair snoring away. Which baby's getting cuddles?
Hmm.
One of Sasha's babies is there to get cuddles. Is it the baby baby? Is it the puppy? I don't know how nice this is gonna look done. I think I should have got it bigger. We'll see.
How's yours going, Donna?
I don't like it. It's going, but I don't know how clear it's gonna be because. But I haven't looked at it yet, like from a distance. My gut is telling me it's too small. I love the colors in it though. Let's see if I can get my phone online.
Oh, it's pug.
Okay. Trying to get this muted. It won't mute all the way.
Dog snoring again.
Okay, so this is what it looks like, Christine.
It's not me.
Now I'm showing you the picture. Christine,
What's that?
my painting.
Oh, oh, nice. Oh, it's not the one I thought you were doing.
I'm doing the dream catcher.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, it's coming out nice.
I don't know how clear it's going to be because it's really small. See, look,
I think it's coming out clearer than I thought it would.
it's not that big.
It's nice.
I'm stuck. I'm debating on whether or not it's going to be.
It's nice. I think it'll end up nice. A nice frame around that. It'll look lovely.
I'm thinking turquoise. But see, look how nice and tight I'm getting my squares.
Oh, it's doing nice, that one. Yeah, brilliant.
My lines are perfect.
Very perfect.
You can see it.
Mine aren't that perfect. They're getting better, but they're not perfect. I could see them where they're not quite straight.
Can you tell they're feathers? At least,
Hmm?
can you tell those are feathers?
Where?
This is a feather.
That one is the feather, yeah. I can tell that one is.
That's a feather.
You haven't finished that. Just oh yes, I can see the feather there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can see them.
But
I think it'll be better than you think. What's that one?
my boy.
Thank goodness. She's gone to sleep. Oh, wide awake.
That's my handsome boy. I don't know where she is.
Oh.
What's the matter, baby? Look, he's got his feet crossed. He's just enjoying the peace and quiet.
What a look I got then.
You're like, get off me. I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
Oh.
My little terrorist.
Oh, bless.
But yeah, this is what I'm working on. Got they're thinking. What?
Hmm.
What? Silence. Where's she going? Leave him alone. Look, she's being hateful. She's being sneaky. She's under my dining room table. I'm gonna try and bother him. Leave him alone.
Oh, what?
Can you hear her?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you bother my boy. He's napping. He's just awful. She really is just awful right now. I'm trying to clip this in here. Here we go. Me and my mean cats. I'm so mean to my cats. He's looking at her like, girl, don't you come near me. I will poke you. He is not having it. He's been hiding on top of shelves and everything else to get away from him. So your Jack Pug is a mama's girl?
Hmm?
I really hope I'm done with this cold before Christmas. I don't think I can take any more. I was doing that to get uh, wax on my painting. These straws keep popping. funny, Sasha. She calls her dog Velcro. How you doing, Christine?
I'm not doing too badly at the moment.
You good, girl?
Got one other little section nearly finished.
I can't wait to start seeing them.
You've got to what?
Said I can't wait to start seeing them. Sasha might go running in the morning. Isn't it cold, Sasha? Willie, don't mess with him. Please leave him alone. He's sleeping nicely. Yeah, I'm not going running, period. Never mind when it's cold. I would like to sleep in the morning, but that's not going to happen. Do you take the dog running with you, Sasha? Really? Oh, she takes her dog with her. She must love it.
Yeah, I would take my dog with me if it was dark.
No, she takes her dog with her running. I'm sure she does love it. And what is she, a Jack Pug? Oh, God, she's a hyper little dog, isn't she? But she's cute. Oh, this freaking cat. If you don't leave him alone, when he attacks you, I don't want to hear it. Oh, no. She's half Jack Russell. 6 miles is not enough for her. Bully, leave him be. I'm sorry, babe. I know she's making you crazy.
Is
My poor boy, every time
that
he.
you?
Oh, well, that's nice. You gotta wear that dog out, or she'll wear you out. What day is it? Oh my God,
Today.
Melinda's here. Hello, Melinda. I'm looking, I'm looking. Hello, Melinda. Christine, Melinda's here.
Hi, Melinda.
Sasha's scritching. What are you doing, girl? I'll be right back. Oh. Bully, leave that damn cat alone.
I want to see this picture of this one you're doing, your diamond painting, Melinda. It's huge. It sounds huge. Good film that was in its day. Did you finish your rose, Melinda? Oh, could you imagine you two twins? Where's where's she gone? Where's Dolly gone?
To the bathroom.
Oh, you're there.
Yep, I had to go potty.
Looked up and you were gone.
Go to the bathroom. I see, Pete.
I haven't seen it yet, Melinda. I have to go through and see it. I can't see it while I'm on here, unless I can get it on here. I might be able to get it on this one. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing on this.
Bully, leave him alone.
It's got you all.
I washed my hands and no, I didn't fall in. There is no rest for my poor handsome boy. I know you're trying to sleep. She's just not gonna let you. Bully, you're gonna go in the crate again. You don't cut out. All right, that's it. Come here. Let go.
She was talking to you, Melinda.
Oh, you poor girl.
Oh, it's drills and that, and she puts them in the medicine pots
And
to drill.
What, Baba? She's night night now. What, Bubby?
Just reminded me of a cup of tea, though. It's cold.
What up, Butters? Oh, it's coffee.
No results.
What up, Butters? Go ahead. I thought she meant me too.
You what?
With the mug. I thought she was talking to me too. He's all happy now. The other one's created. I can't take her no more. I'm done. Enough.
What's in your mug? The one today, Donna.
What, ma'am?
What's in your mug?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Decaf coffee.
Decaf. They wanted to know what was in your mug. I thought they meant that you medicine makers that you keep your drill in.
Melinda says we're all slow. See, everybody thought you meant me, not just me. See, maybe it's you, Melinda. How you been, Chicky? Everybody's been flying all over the place. Ricky cat hair.
That's it. I'm not that.
Sorry?
Getting ready to go.
Okie doke.
And
Is Lovey going to bed?
Yeah, I think I'm about ready as well.
Melinda just joined the party, and we're going to be shutting the party down.
I'll love you and leave you. Okay. You can carry on, can't you, Donna?
Yeah, I probably got another half hour in me, and then I'm
Yeah, okay then. Good night, everybody.
good night, Christine.
Night.
You have to log out, Lovey. Good night, darling. Christine ran away. It's just you guys and me. You got me for another little bit. Want to finish this section? Melinda was too busy to come hang out with us. We were talking about dogs, 90 Day Fiance. We were gossiping fools today. I have to make sure I set up my vaporizer tonight because I get up every day with a beast of a headache now. I know there's a K somewhere. Yeah, you're you're not alone, witch. There's a bunch of us. Oh, we were talking about that stupid totem in the yard too because I put mine up Friday and it was gone Monday. Everybody's having a riot about it on the app page because apparently I'm supposed to magically fix that. Well, the old admin was going to try and bring it back, but the new admin, well, we don't actually have one. There's someone named, but she's never around. I'm half tempted to give everybody her damn name so maybe she'll answer people. I'm waiting to see if they even do a Christmas event because they've been doing them so half-assed. And I don't like when they. She's been there as admin since Alana left, but she has not done or checked in or done anything. So I don't know if they just had to put a name there to keep the page up. You know what I'm saying? Never met her, haven't talked to her, doesn't answer anybody, doesn't answer messages, doesn't answer emails, nothing. And like Alina had her information public for everybody on the page. You knew who the admin was. This girl doesn't. So I emailed them and told them she's doing a shitty job. They owe me 4 months' pay at this point. So, and for all the grief I've been getting, don't really care if they like me or not. I am doing a wolf dream catcher for my stepmother. Is this stupid camera frozen? Yes, it is. Let me see if I can get it back online so I can show you what it'll look like when it's done. These damn trays. Oh no, the camera's not frozen. Okay. Donna's frozen. It is supposed. I don't know if that helps. It will look like that when it's done. What you think? Because my stepmother loves turquoise and she's an Indian, so this is her Christmas present. And hopefully she's not looking. And there's my handsome boy. Bebe. What up, buddies? He's all happy now. He's all by himself. The other one's in her cage. Let's see, look. The other one's in prison. What bag? The other one's in prison because she's in heat and she's making everybody crazy. I know. Doesn't he's the most expressive cat I've ever had. He's like, "Excuse me, hello. Why are you looking at me?" What could get? Wait, who's going to prison for what? Who's going to prison? Wait a minute. What I miss? You can go to prison for licking your butt. Oh Jesus. Oh yeah, no. She's in prison for being in heat because it's the only time she's quiet and not scritching her face off. And he's trying to rest, and she's trying to mount him, which is backwards. But he's not interested because A, that's his mother, and B, He's fixed. So it's just not, And there's no more kittens in this house. Plus, he's a mama's boy. He don't like to share. It really is. I guess there's no. Well, he's a product of her and her brother getting together. What up, Buzz? Why are you looking at me like that? What happened? Something so interesting happened when you were sleeping? No? And she's a product of her mother and uncle getting together. Yeah. Cats will be like that. They don't discriminate, and the litters can come from multiple fathers. So she stays in the house. It's really what he's saying, probably. Or he's like, Mom, you're not paying enough attention to me. You've been gone since 9 o'clock this morning. You got home, you got changed, you got your coffee, and you got on the computer. He's screaming, What about me? Now I've got that stupid song in my head. Basically, it does kind of sound like the royal family, doesn't it? Or the Trumps. It just depends on, you know. Yes, there is glue in my hair. Can you see it? Wait. It's actually purple, but it came out blue because I had green in it, and the roots came out a lot bluer than the rest of it, but it's got highlights. It was supposed to be a really bright violet. I just wanted something different. I wanted emerald green, but they didn't have emerald green when I went. And the emerald green I had was a semi permanent, and I have white sheets. So, semi permanent hair color and very expensive white sheets do not get along very well. So, now we have permanent blue, which was cheaper than the semi permanent because it only cost me. No, I seen the. I don't know if you've seen the picture of the girl on Facebook where she had the emerald green highlights in the black hair and it looked really pretty. And it made my eyes greener. So that was why I wanted it. Plus, I've done blue, purple, and red already, so I hadn't done green yet. But the Sally's, the beauty supply store, did not have emerald green and a permanent. So we got this color instead. I can't see shit. I have hazel brown eyes. Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're yellow, sometimes they're black, depending on how PO'd I am. If I'm out in the sun too long, the more I'm outside, the lighter they get. I dated a guy for 5 years. He never noticed my eyes turn blue. And one day he took a picture of me, and when he looked at it on the camera, my eyes were red, and he was like, "Look at me, let me see your eyes." And he was like, "You know your eyes are blue." I'm like, 5 years later, you're just noticing? Tells you how interested he was, or if he just wasn't looking at my eyes. No, he was from New Jersey. He was just stupid. But the older I get, the lighter my eyes are. I don't know why. My head hurts so bad from being up in a cliff all day. Yeah. Well, my mom had hazel blue, and my father had brown. So I don't know. Apparently, though, I was the only one in the family that noticed all our eyes changed colors a lot sooner. Could also have been all the drinking I was doing. But, that's a story for another day. I'm just glad they now have hazel brown eyes. Gray eyes are nice. I like gray eyes. The only time I like brown eyes is like guys like Jason Momoa. They're freaking hot on. I think his eyes are brown. Pretty sure. Otherwise, I like light eyes. Light eyes, dark hair. Throw in the occasional blonde. My daughter has. She's probably got hazel brown because her father had blue eyes. So I'm assuming her eyes will lighten up soon. Melinda's eyes are like ours, black to green to gold. Exactly what happens. Mine go from brown to green to blue and then gold. It literally depends on my mood. If I'm mad, oh my god, they are so black, it's disgusting. The happier I am, the lighter my eyes are. Yep, and sunlight. My all my glasses tint out full black when I'm outside now. Otherwise, the light hurts my eyes. I'm also old. Same here. If I wear black eyeliner, they'll stay a little darker. Except today, for some reason, they didn't. But it was really bright outside. If I wear brown, they get more of the golden brown color. If I'm wearing blue or green, it pulls. It just pulls out. Look, we're just freaking kaleidoscopes. Let's just say that. When they start turning red, everybody better run now, because then we all got issues and Satan's coming out. So do mine. I'm just stuck on the black eyeliner though. It's an 80s thing. Melinda, you're probably not what? A kaleidoscope? You know what's crazy is I used to be really good at doing my own makeup. That's funny. Yeah, no, I wouldn't come if my eyes turned red either. I'd be afraid. You ever notice in the 80s we wore so much makeup? I could do my makeup in the car, in the dark, driving down a freaking road in a visor mirror. Now, I can sit in my bathroom for 4 hours and have eyeliner all over my damn face. Or wind up with mascara up here somehow. Because I don't wear it. I put it on today because I had to go get my DMV picture taken. And my last picture I had done, I was so sunburnt that I looked crazy because I had been to the beach for a week, for a day. Uh, I was a kid in the 80s too. I was in high school. Well, mostly. I graduated in 87. But I was a Jersey kid, so I was out clubbing. It all went downhill after the 90s. Mid 90s, it all went downhill. So I'm glad I was born when I was born, so I got to enjoy the 80s. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Look, girl, I'm really glad that they. Why am I going to get in trouble? Yeah, I am like Jersey Shore kid, but we didn't have MTV cameras following us around back then because MTV actually played videos, commercial free videos. It wasn't a TV channel, it shows. All they played was Whitesnake and Iron Maiden and Journey and actual videos, music videos. Mm-hmm. It was commercial free music. DJs were good looking, or the VJs. Now it plays more TV shows than it does music. Oh yeah, no, they're all old now. I will say, Brett Michaels still looks good, and I will always think Nikki Six is hot. They either all look like meth or they all look like Tubby the Tubas. The only two people that look the same way are three people that still look the way they did 20, 30 years ago: Mick Jagger, Steven Tyler, and oh my God, Rod Stewart. All look the same. They look strung out then, they look strung out now. But they can all still sing. And if you notice, the rest of the bands can't sing anymore. Something's vibrating. Why am I getting a message from Santa Del? Where's their mom? They don't want me. Alright, that's come off mine. Okay. It needs to charge. Stop it. My phone is so not acting right today. Right? They're either. But you gotta look. There was a lot of drugs in the 80s and 90s. A lot of drugs. A lot of drugs. But Rod Stewart, Steven Tyler, and Mick Jagger still look the same. And Madonna. Except she's a little crazier looking now because she's got that stupid grill on her face. But they make pretty damn babies because Liv Tyler is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Did you ever notice Madonna's got all those gold teeth in the front of her mouth? And she still looks good, but she's starting to look old. I don't know what she's doing, but she ain't doing it right. She needs better surgeons or someone to talk some sense into her because she's not 20 anymore. And I hate to say that, but I see her every time she goes to the Met, and she's wearing things where her butt's hanging out, and it's just not cute. It's just not cute. Not cute. And Brett Michaels got a little chubbier, but he's still cute. But he's also diabetic, so I'm chalking the chubby up to diabetes. Tommy Lee, he looks like hell. He used to be so good looking, even though he was a skinny. Oh, and you know who else still looks good? Bon Jovi. No way around it. Bon Jovi is still a good looking man. But he's also not as old as the rest of them. So, because y'all, well, oh yeah, no, he's really healthy. And he can still sing. Yeah, his hair is gray. They're all getting old, but he's still got a nice. He's still got a really nice butt. That man looks good in a pair of jeans. And you know who's still good looking even when he died? Freddie Mercury. I'm sorry, I'm diehard. I know I was not his flavor, but that was a good looking man, even with his overbite. And I think what was sexy about Freddie is the fact that he just didn't give a damn. He wore what he wanted. He was a queen, and he did not care. And he was another one looked good in a pair of jeans. Cause okay, it's not just me, Sasha. Tell me he didn't still have it. Live Aid, that man was still rocking out. And even though his pipes were not what they used to be, he. I loved watching that movie just to watch. My niece had no idea who Freddie Mercury was and Queen, and she kind of knew, but boy, I made her watch that movie and then told her she needed to go on YouTube one day and watch the actual Live Aid concert because you know all those people were there to see Queen. Drama and all, girl. Drama and all. There will never be another one, but I am so glad they found Adam Lambert because he another one that is hot. Why are gay men so damn good looking? That is all I want to know. I got mad envy for a man that can put his makeup on better than I can. Girl, I don't know about that. Adam Lambert is a very pretty man, makeup or no makeup. Plus the fact that he can sing like a god makes him sexy anyway. And he's got like that Elvis vibe with the dark hair and the blue eyes. Oh, my boy's all snuggled down in his little chair. Sorry, my computer likes to shut itself off when it wants to. All right, ladies, I am going to jet for the night. Yes, I am having a ciggy. I light them, I take a drag, and then I don't smoke them. It's the weirdest thing in the world. But since my computer is having a nervous breakdown, and it's quarter to nine, 20 to nine, and I have been up and running since 5 o'clock this morning, I am actually going to go soak in a tub and relax. I appreciate you ladies watching and chatting with us. And hopefully we can do this again sometime this week because I want to keep doing this one in progress reports. But this week's a little crazy for me, so I'm trying to do the best I can. See, I light it and I take a drag and it sits there. That's weird. But tune in. Same bat channel, same bat time. Or is it same bat station? I don't know. I'm tired. But I'm gonna soak in the tub and I'll see you girls later. Love you. And that is I love you in sign language. And I will see you guys in group. Stay out of trouble. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, yeah, I've lit this cigarette I think 3 times. Look, because you just watched me light it, and that's all that's left of it, and it's a 100. And we'll get this moving, and maybe Melinda will share her projects with us. Um, Below, I will post the links for our Facebook group. Anybody that does an art and a craft is willing to is allowed to video stream in there, post your products and your crafts. If you're selling them, want to trade them, whatever, or just do how-to videos, it's all welcome. Good night, everybody. Good night, Sasha. Good night, Melinda. Peace out, Brussels sprouts.